The first of the much-anticipated Wahoo Fight Nights, presented by Cycle Lab and Toyota, took place recently at Cycle Lab's magnificent Fourways store. There was a great turnout of riders of all levels, as well as supporters who enjoyed a cool night out watching and encouraging those who were bold and brave enough to take on the challenge of racing for those top prizes.
This is our fourth year. We've been hosting Fight Night with Cycle Lab, and it's the second year that Toyota is one of the biggest sponsors for the Fight Night.
So we have been privileged to be involved, and it's thanks to partners like Toyota and of course Wahoo. And it's really all about connecting with the community. You know, we've got big clubs around the country, we've got outdoor rides, and now with the advent of Zwift and RGT and smart trainers, really lends itself to this kind of thing. And you know, you just got to look around at the vibe tonight. It really is something quite special and something we'd like to grow.
The ultimate goal for the Wahoo Fight Night is to get the community together, to give the opportunity to experience the whole Wahoo ecosystem, and just to have fun with loads of prizes and an engaging environment.
So I was a professional cyclist for a numerous amount of years in Europe, and end of 2019 my contract ended with the Pro Tour team in Europe, and returned to South Africa just before COVID lockdown, and yeah, I guess then a lot of indoor training had to be done, and I started getting into Zwift quite a lot, and yeah, I really enjoy it. And obviously with the pro career ending, you needed to move forward in life and get something stable as obviously a new career, a new thing for me in life. So I wanted to stay in the sport, in cycling or anything in sport in general, but obviously cycling is my first love. So Christian, the owner of Wahoo Fitness, contacted me first, and yeah, so I didn't really have to think about it, and that's how I joined then Combi Distribution, obviously distributing the Wahoo products in the start of 2022. So there were 2 years where I just did a lot of racing on the indoor trainer, preparing for the Cape Epic. I did a bit of mountain biking, so I did a lot of preparation indoors. So raced a bit for 2 years just as I came back, and then yeah, I had to get something more permanent as a career. So then I moved over to Combi Distribution. Yeah.
So we are a part of the Cycle Lab School series, and for us it's very important as parents ourselves to promote safe indoor training and safe riding and safe training, to make sure that you can leave your kid in the garage with an indoor trainer.
So I think it was about looking at the future of our business. You know, if we don't get kids on bikes, and particularly young ladies on bikes, we're not going to have customers in the future. So we said this is something we need to invest in. These are our future customers, and it's been an unbelievable success. I mean, our last event we had over 120 young ladies, I think just on 700 kids at the event. These are the future superstars. These are the kids that are going to be racing, and it's good to see tonight again some of the kids here taking part in this, and it's fantastic for us because this is us just hopefully getting ready for some new customers in the future.
I'm an athlete, I want to push myself, and I'm competitive, so yeah, I obviously got into Zwift, and then I realized there was something called Zwift Power, and there's world rankings and all that stuff, and yeah, basically about a year ago I started just doing a lot of Zwift races, like competitively, not just for training, and I'm actually riding for the Wahoo local Pro Zwift team, so it ties in nicely with the Combi South Africa and Wahoo International, so yeah, really awesome. So yeah, it was just a no-brainer to do that.
So Wahoo offers a complete ecosystem, training ecosystem. It offers you to take your indoor training outside and bring your outside training indoors with creating an elite cycling ecosystem. It's the only brand in this market that has a whole ecosystem offering bike computers, indoor trainers and a lot more.
We're bringing in the kickers, the kicker core, kicker snap, the kicker 5, the kicker bike. So a whole indoor ecosystem from Wahoo that's being supplied to the retail customer.
The kicker roller is a new product in the market. What's different about this roller is that you don't have to balance, it actually keeps your bike straight up. We also have our power pedals that comes with it. And yeah, it's very exciting to have new products.
What really is awesome for me about this is that it's all connected. You've got the headwind as well, so all these devices speak to each other. And then obviously the main thing is obviously the safety aspect. When I returned from Europe, there was a lot, like the Europeans are more like acceptable for cyclists, you know, they know cycling is like a career in Europe and it's people's jobs and livelihoods. But I guess in South Africa it's not reached that point yet, but when I returned from Europe to South Africa, I was like shocked at the conditions of like the roads and obviously really dangerous training outdoors. So that's where I just started training more in the indoors, which was actually quite more efficient for me. I could do my efforts more efficiently. And yeah, the safety was just a no-brainer for me. So that's why I'm actually more on the indoor trainer now than on the bike outside.
After a very successful first round of the Wahoo Fight Night, presented by Cycle Lab and Toyota, it's time to prepare for the next event. You'll need to make your way to the Cycle Lab Linwood at Linridge Mall on the 15th of September. Plenty of time to prepare. And there's some fantastic prizes to be won. You don't have to be a super strong racer. There are categories for everyone, including one for the most average Wahooligan, who win a Wahoo Element Rival. The overall winner on the night will walk away with a Wahoo Kicker Core. And also Cycle Lab vouchers and loads more to be won. So get to Cycle Lab Linwood on the 15th of September.